she didn't want to have a big party, and I said, this isn't very big, so I took it. All right, so on behalf of Mom and Pop, we thank you for celebrating with us on their golden anniversary. While we celebrate their 50 years of marriage, their love story began several years before. So I'm going to tell you just a little story because I just found this out a couple years ago. So my parents are high school sweethearts, with Mom being a senior and Pop a freshman. So during COVID, my parents decided to shut a point in time in their life when they were dating. And during that time, apparently my dad had upset my mother. Imagine that. But Pop knew he wanted to be with Mom, and one night, in coordination with one of my uncles, my mom's brother, Theo Oil, my dad whisked her away from an outdoor gathering, and the rest is history. And thankful that he did, because I would not be here speaking with you. Neither would the Benavides or the Wales be celebrating here today. Thank goodness for my dad's determination. I also wanted to take a moment to honor the memories of our grandparents, Roman and Olga Whale, and Manuel and Paula Benavides. Without them, the legacies of the Whale and Benavides would not prosper today. I also want to take a moment too for our uncles who are no longer with us, but are here in spirit. Theo Oscar, Theo Roman, Uncle Manuel, and a person that we will never know again, Uncle Robert. Ever since I can remember, we grew up celebrating, whether it was a birthday, Mother's or Father's Day, of course, fiesta, graduations, and anniversaries. And as we shared earlier, in 1997, my siblings and I coordinated a street party where we closed our main street to celebrate the 25th silver anniversary of Mom and Pop. While we didn't close the streets this year, it was important that we brought our families and friends together to commemorate this huge milestone. Even more important, as we haven't shared a collective space in 3 years due to this pandemic, and a blessing for all of us to be here this evening. Finally, on a personal note, I'm forever grateful and indebted to my parents for their guidance, love, and relentless support as their son. The same can be said for their enduring love of my siblings, Janelle and Brandon. As grown adults, life comes with many challenges and heartaches, and oftentimes we don't understand why or how, but it happens. What I can say is love, light, and faith always endures, and I witness this with Mom and Pop each and every day. My relationship with the parentals, as I call them, has evolved as an adult, and I don't take it at all for granted. We talk, we laugh, we eat, lots of eating. Lots of eating. And we travel, and boy do we travel. We've gone to Hawaii twice, we've gone to Disney World twice, Chicago, New York, Washington, D.C., even more so now because Brandon's there. In all of the last few years since their retirement, we have so much fun. They're the best travel parents ever. As part of the anniversary, Pop wanted to take Mom to Paris. Mom and Pop had never been to Europe before, and this year he wanted to take them to Paris. But because of the Ukrainian war, they weren't comfortable, and so we put a pause on it. However, it remains on the travel itinerary, and I promise we will go. Mom and Pop, thank you for being my parents, and for your unwavering love for me and Jacob, and your good counsel to always be a good man. I work hard every day to make sure I do that for both of you. Happy anniversary. Enjoy the moment. Enjoy tonight. And let's make more memories. I love you.
Hey y'all, it's my turn and I'm shy. So y'all gotta help me out. So here's Eric, so Benavides family, y'all wanna shot, go ahead. Can I have a margarita and frozen margarita, please? Okay, we're going to do a toast now. We're going to do a toast. Okay, a toast to love, laughter, and happy ever after. Okay, hold on, put your drinks on, because I got a little something to say. Just a little something. I wrote a version. I was debating whether to do the long version or the short version. I'm going to do the long version. Here we go. I'm shy, y'all. Y'all listen up. Did everybody get a shot? My cousin Ryan, my uncle? Okay. Okay, here we go. My parents. Okay, here, we got a history lesson, Mom and Pop. My parents first met more than 50 years ago at South San High School. Pop was a freshman, Mom was a senior, just like Lord said. Now, I remember Pop telling me that it was love at first sight. He knew he was going to marry my mom. They lived a few streets apart on Mohawk and Hopi. Y'all know where that's at, right? The South Side. Pop worked at a small meat market on Somerset Road. Mom would go visit him. Pop would have supervised visits with my mom at Grandma Olga's house. You already know my mom has 6 loving brothers who watched over her and still do. Thank you, Dios. From the beginning, my parents began celebrating Christmas, New Year's with fireworks, baptism, quinceañeras, birthday parties in the snow. Y'all remember my birthday party in the snow in '86? In the backyard at Grandma Pola's house for Grandpa's 70th birthday party. Y'all remember that backyard party? There were several weddings and anniversary parties, but I can't remember anybody celebrating 50 years. So I was asking my aunts. They couldn't think of anybody either. So I think this is the first immediate family that's celebrating their 50th wedding anniversary. My parents aren't rich. We weren't poor either. I used to say I lived in the ghetto, but my parents didn't like that. In the barrio, it's I didn't know any better, but you know. They kept my brother, sister, and I healthy and happy. I remember camping with my aunts and uncles, my Aunt Bibi, my Uncle Menyo, at Garner State Park. We would camp for a week or 2. We would visit Disneyland and Disney World every few years. And I didn't know we didn't have any money. I didn't know. We went to Six Flags, we went to SeaWorld, I didn't know. My brother, sister, and I are very different. I'm the loud one. I don't know if you've noticed. I'm shy and I'm the adventurous one. From playing t-ball, but I'd rather skip to the bases and play in the sand. I don't know if y'all watched me play t-ball. I think some of y'all did. And there was Theo, what was his name who called me Skip to Malou? Theo Orling? Theo Orling. He used to call me Skip to Malou because I would skip to the bases. I had fun. I built a city with Legos, a carnival with Connects. My parents made sure I had toys to play with. I would play for hours. My sister would dance. She would wear colorful Mexican dresses. My mom would help Janelle put on her makeup. makes, and Janelle would spin and make circles with her dresses. It was beautiful when she would dance. I'm not sure what Edward did. I don't remember. He was the older and wiser older brother. I may be 41 years old. I know I look 21. And I think I know everything, but I don't. But there are times when I call on my brother and my sister for help, and they always help their little brother. So thank you. For those who have seen me cook on Facebook or eaten my Mexican food, I've learned from watching Mom. Now, Mom and I can't cook together, but I used to watch Mom cook all the time. We are set in our ways, and y'all know, Mom has a way of doing things, I have a way of doing things, but I cook like my mom and grandma both. She would make me breakfast, lunch, and dinner in school, make fresh tortillas, and I would take tacos every morning. Those are things that I remember. For 50 years, you have been together in sickness and in health, in good times and bad times. Y'all been through it all. Okay, y'all, this is where you raise your glass. Where's my reading? Oh, hold on. Okay, everybody got their glass ready? Okay. For 50 years, y'all been together in sickness and health, goodness, and y'all been through it all. To my parents, please raise your glass. With love and warm abrazos. Cheers. Thank you all, and thanks for coming. I want to give a special thank you to Edward and Jacob and his family for doing all of this. Thank you so much.
Just one quick announcement. So this is not lost on any of us. Thanks to Jacob for allowing us the opportunity to do this, because originally it was going to be in Don Pedro's, and I said, this is not going to work. So we had this idea several months ago to move it to Denver. So thank you. I love you.
Where's my sister-in-law?
Lauren?
Lauren
has started working for the business a couple of months ago, and I said, you cannot work this event. And she was like, no, I got to, because it needs to be right. And I have to tell you.
So thank you, Lauren, for the taco treat you up in Boston.